Just want to do this video here. This is BJU Press grade 4 reading right here. CLE grade 4 reading. So this is Christian Light Education, Bob Jones University Press. I don't know. I call it BJU Press. So major price difference, major difference in how much material you get. I can tell you what looks overwhelming. We haven't started the BJU Press yet, but I use the Homeworks by Precepts consultants when I'm ordering from BJU Press, and you get discounts. So I would encourage you to look them up. Keep in mind, there's also certain discounts that you'll see, I think in the beginning of the year to the springtime. It's always going to be a better idea to pre-order as far as what I've seen from experience so far. This year with the whole 2020 happening and all that stuff, they didn't do the homeschool convention, so they gave you the same discounts, I believe, as you would have had at the homeschool convention through their Facebook party. So I think you had like a month to order, and I got some really good discounts. So we ordered the BJU Press, and we're going to do it, but my daughter just loved the Christian Light Education so much that I went ahead and did that. So I ordered the whole grade kit, because you might say, wow, BJU Press is so expensive, like $65 for a teacher's guide or whatever, but it's way cheaper when you order the whole subject kit. So I'll order like the math subject kit, the English, the social studies, and the reading. The year before I did the science, and I bought the readers at a bookstore really cheap, and I just ordered the workbook and I called it a day, and it was totally fine. So they include, I believe this is part of the reader program. Now, I did order some other books. There may be one or two in here that was supposed to go with there. I'm really not sure, but I ordered some extra books for my daughter. I think these are called the Journey Forth books, and they're on their website. I'm just showing you this. I'll move it out of the way. And my desk is a mess. So if you see a part of my desk, my whole homeschool room is a mess because we're organizing and moving things to like different cubicles. We're building new racks. So if it seems, you know, like it's messy, it's because it is. We're organizing. So, okay, I'm gonna put those over there and I'm gonna show you this. So BJU Press has a couple websites. They have BJU Press homeschool.com. If you order from here, you're gonna get the old edition. I got the new edition, 3rd edition. I got that from BJUpress.com. So if you tally all this up, you might be like, oh my goodness, $88, $35. No, I spent, I don't know if it was like $180 with my discount for buying the whole kit. And I will tell you, you don't have to spend this. What you can do, this is what I recommend. If you are like, you want to save some money, but you really want to do BJU Press, buy the reader, okay? Buy the work text, okay? And then buy the work text answer key. And if you go the last edition, you can get it really cheap on eBay. So you get the work text answer key really cheap, maybe like $5. The work text you would order off their website directly, and they still keep some of the old editions, so it'd be fine, but just double check first. And then you would order the kids' reader. So those are all you really need, in my opinion. Okay, because I ordered off the BJUpress.com, I still ordered the other stuff off the homeschool page, but she made sure that I got the new edition. Let me tell you what else you get and why I'm not really sure it's worth it. I don't know if I'll ever even use some of the stuff. And then when you compare it to CLE, it's way less. So you have Teacher's Edition Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. And honestly, who has time for this? I think it's super cool, but I'll probably never use these. So you open it up. This is where you're going to see everything. You're going to see what the kiddo is looking at, what's on their pages. I'm going to try to do my best to show you here. And I have my kids upstairs playing, so who knows if they'll come busting in at any moment. They have a habit of doing that. We have a couple businesses, and our kids will like I'll be like trying to take some bookings, and the kids will just come in and so-and-so hit me and this and that and that. And I'm like, oh, please, shh, I'm on the phone. So there, I can hear my kiddos in the background, so that's why I'm warning you. Do you hear that? Yeah, I can hear it too. Love my kiddos. Okay, so here's the lesson plans. So the teacher's guide, super informative. You know, it's going to tell you what kind of questions to ask your little one. It's going to show you what's inside their textbook or their reader book. So you could literally read right along with them if you wanted to. So I don't think this is necessary. Of course, it's going to be great and helpful. I'm just saying if you're on a budget. Also, if you have the time. If you don't have the time for this, they do offer the video courses. This is parent-led. And the video courses, you still have, I believe, access to all this online and the answers and everything. You would just log into your parent account and it shows you everything. Guys, be quiet. Sorry. My kiddos are so loud. So anyways, it just shows you what's in the child's reader, and then it gives you some questions to ask. So I hope this is, you know, somewhat helpful. I'm sure there's a lot more information in here. I have not done this yet, so I can't say for sure. You know, I can't speak from experience is what I'm trying to say. So basically you have these 3 huge teacher's guides, which take up a ton of space. You've got the little book here, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. They come with these teacher resources. I think this is just like extra practice sheets or something. There's another lady who did a video about this whole curriculum online, so you can check it out. Then you have questions or this is the test and the answers. Okay, that's that. Here's the work text. Hey Nora, guys, I'm on a YouTube video. Please try to be quiet. This is the homeschool life. If anyone has like this perfect little video, it's all quiet. Wow, I'm jealous. Not really, but I'm just joking around. Okay, so here's an example of like they do a reading, a little lesson, chapter, whatever, and then I'm gonna try to put this light right here so you can see better. They have really awesome reading comprehension questions. I love BJU Press for this. Just trying to kind of do a little flip through to give you an idea of what it looks like. So you kind of have an idea. They're all different looking. CLE, it looks a little more similar in each lesson in the way that they ask certain questions. This is obviously like a different theme each time. Now, this, I believe, is going to line up with some of their lessons too in other subjects with BJU Press. But for us, we pick and choose subjects between curriculums for our children. So I might do math in one thing and science in another curriculum. I'm going to show the CLE after this, but just trying to give you an idea of what the inside looks like. Hey, Nora! Nora! Y'all need to be quiet. I'm doing a video. Thanks. Woo-wee. Okay. So I hope this gives you an idea. I know I don't have the most professional video here. I'm just trying to help you guys to see what it looks like on the inside, just to give you an idea of if this is going to be a good fit for you and your children. Okay, so there you go. You've seen the inside of the work text. So that's where they read the story and then they answer the questions. And that's what I love about BJU, because they're always going to ask questions. Like with the Becca readers, I felt like it wasn't enough. So here's just the work text answer key. Just, you know, it's in red. So the same thing as their workbook page, but it's just the red answers. And then this reader, wow. Comparing it to CLE. Let me show you. Wow. So anyways, I'll just show you, not necessarily each story, but just, you can look on their website and it'll show you samples too, so you get an idea of like what stories they're going to learn and stuff. But it's a thick book, and the stories are really great. So hope this gives you an idea of what it's like. A little bit of color. Definitely, you know, a little bit different in the inside than CLE. CLE is a little more old school in my opinion. And it might just be good to read a story from each one as a sample and then see if you guys favor one or the other if you're trying to make a decision on which one to buy. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm going to show you the CLE. Very simple. This is it. So you get these little $3 or $4 workbooks. They're 3 weeks each. Or it might be different. It might be different with 4th grade. I'm not sure. But usually their workbooks are for 3 weeks. So I'll start with the reader. And they always have Bible verses, which BJU is really good about that too. This is a Mennonite type of curriculum. So hope it kind of gives you an idea, just a little bit different than BJU. Okay, and then I'll show you the teacher's guide. Cheap, like so cheap. I think I spent like $180 on the BJU Press, if I'm correct. And this was like $40 or something. So, you know, it shows you like the different workbooks, 401, 402, which 401, 402. So this is just the teacher's guide. So they're teaching you what to say, what to ask, different things, what the student's learning about. That's, I believe, the workbook page. Yeah, that's from the workbook page. And so you see the answers. I think these are like $10 or $12. Like $3, $4 for the little workbooks, $10, $12 for the reader, and like $10, $12 for the teacher's guide. So straight to the point, not a ton of extra stuff. Hope this gives you a good idea. So it's just like that the whole way through. Okay. And there's extra stuff in the back. There's going to be like, I think, vocabulary and different things. I know grade 2 reading with CLE is amazing because it's like a mix of like English and phonics and spelling, and it's just awesome. They also have alternate tests in the back. So if your kiddo was to fail a test, you got another one as a backup if you need to go back and like go through a light unit. A light unit is the workbook page. They also have scriptures. You can write them out on like little postcards or whatever it's called. And they show you where you'll see certain things here. Like in unit, like light unit 401. Lesson 6. So pretty cool. Like, it gets the job done. It's cheap. It's Christian. It's, I mean, it's awesome. They're BJU and CLE are both awesome in my opinion. So anyways, if that's done, showing that there. And I buy these from IKEA. They're like $5 for a 2-pack. They're awesome, super sturdy. I put tons of light units in here, readers, teachers' guides. It's awesome. So now I'm going to show you the light units. So here's the first one. So in the middle is a test. And you open it to the middle. See, reading 401 test. You would pull this out. You could do it before or after, it makes no difference. And then they have the quizzes right here. So you would pull these out. So it's going to be like a front and a back. So when you pull it out, you'll have a couple different pages. So this first inner slip would be like front and back of the quiz 1. And then this next page would be front and back of the quiz 2. And then this one would be like the light unit test. So you can pull them out or leave them in. It makes no difference. So this is what the inside looks like. So the teacher's guide has the answers. You're still in lesson 1. So like BJU Press, you might have more reading, but it might just be like one workbook page. This is going to be multiple in a lesson. Bible verses, I love it. Now, lesson 2. But if you compare this to grade 2, I mean, grade 2, I'm pretty sure there's like sight words in their reading and comprehension questions and, what else? The phonics. They're asking phonics questions like, almost like it's an English curriculum. So the questions are a little different, but they kind of all have a certain theme. So each lesson still has similarities. And I'm doing these videos because I'm always that kind of person. When I want to buy a curriculum, I spend a lot of time researching it. I look at samples online if I can find it. I try to see if a parent has done a YouTube video with like a flip through or a review. How do they like it? And it's hard sometimes to take people's opinion on whether they like something or not because it could just be their learning style. So anyways, I hear my kiddo crying. So she's probably about to come busting in here. I can already tell this is going to go down. She won't come busting in here. So-and-so hit me, so I better wrap this up. Anyways, just trying to show you got 5 of these for grade 4. And I think grade 2 is 10. We didn't buy grade 3, so I can't say for sure. But I hear my little one coming, so I got to hurry up and develop the video. She wants to tell on somebody for doing something. I can hear it now. But anyways, I hope this gives you an idea. Christian Light Education. I think the website's christianlight.org. And let me see if I can pull it up real quick while I'm showing you this. Where is it? Right here. So this is Christian Light. Shop curriculum. Shop by grade. Grade 4. Reading. $12 for the reader. $15 for the workbooks. And then the teacher's guide. $12 has the answers in it. And you see the inside of their workbook. And then if you want to see samples on stuff, click on it. Click on the light unit. See the sample. And this is on BJU Press too. They show you samples. So I hope this video has helped. Maybe it'll help you make a decision on what's best fit for your family. This takes up way less space. So something to keep in mind if that's important to you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.